Hello, my food lovers. In today's video, I'm going to serve you guys a romantic breakfast in bed. Okay, guys, to begin with the preparation, we are going to start by making our orange fruit juice. You can use any fruit that you have available at home. I had my orange fruit, so I used this orange fruit. Then later on, I added some orange drink that was a mix of mango and orange, but it was so light. The consistency wasn't really good, so I went with more orange. I went with a natural one. Then later on, I used one of my flavors, the flavor I normally use to make my cocktail. This is the the mango and orange drink I use. I just added it into my fruits, my orange fruit drink. Then I added this passion fruit flavor. I normally use this when I'm doing my cocktail. It's very nice. The flavor is so good. You can try it. Then later on, I put this into the fridge. Just mix and keep it in the fridge to chill before we serve it. There we go. Look how nice it looks. So let's just leave it to cool down before we drink. The next thing, I try to separate my eggs, the egg white from the egg yolk. You can just do your omelette. You can mix everything together and do it, but I really wanted to have something nice to blend the two colors. I didn't want to have like just omelette, and I ended up using just 3 eggs. You can use as much as you like if you are an egg eater like me. Then later on, I went for my tomato. I used just half tomato. You can go for one if you like much tomatoes in your omelette, but I wanted just small in my omelette, so I went for just half. I had to chop this tomato into very small sizes because I don't really want to have, the thick tomato in my omelette. This was so much, so I had to use just half, guys. It was so much, but I didn't waste the last part. I had to keep it for my next, meal. And the next ingredient for my omelette was onion. I had to use just half of this onion because it was big. I used just half. I had to peel it. Always make sure to peel your onion to take out, the skin because it contains a lot of bacteria. And don't forget to wash them, guys. It's very important to always wash. And also clean your surrounding. You see, it was a little bit dirty with the onion skin, so I had to clean it. And then I chopped my tomato, and sorry guys, I chopped the onion into small sizes. You can chop it as big as you want if you really like to have the onion to be visible, but I don't really like it to be that visible, so I had to chop it as small as I could. Before I forget, guys, I put all my ingredients into just the egg white. The egg yolk, I'm going to fry it separately. And then I added my parsley. You can add it in your parsley or celery if you have them at home. I always have this frozen parsley, so I just added some into my omelette. Please, guys, if this is your first time of stopping by, do not forget to subscribe to Adults Kitchen. Now we're going to add in our seasoning and a bit of salt and whisk it. Before I forget, guys, don't forget to comment on the comment section if you really love this my romantic breakfast in bed. And now we are going to go in for our egg yolk. For the egg yolk, you just need to put your seasoning and salt, and that's fine. It's ready to fry. Okay, now we are going to fry our omelette with a bit of vegetable oil. We are going to do that separately, the egg white separately and the egg yolk separately. Just take your time. Make sure to use medium heat to fry your omelette. If not, it's going to get burned. And mix everything. If you have a small pan, you don't really need to mix because what I really wanted to do was to like flip it, but since the pan was so big, I couldn't like have the size I wanted to flip. I had to just mix everything, which was still good. You can still go with this method. It's so perfect. You don't need to worry about. This is so good since you're going to eat your omelette. Just be creative, do something nice and presentable. That's all you need to do. This, our first set of omelette is ready. So we are going to go in for the egg yolk. For the egg yolk, I went with a smaller pan and it was the perfect size. And I still use vegetable oil. Some people love to go with olive oil or little butter. You can do whatever method you like. It's still fine. I went with vegetable oil, which was perfect for me. Then for the egg yolk, I had to flip it because the pan was perfect and the size was perfect on it. I just used some 2 spoons to flip it. At times you can use like a separate plate to help you flip your egg, but this was perfect and easy to do. And I really wanted something without the holes, but unfortunately I got this with the holes. I didn't have that much time to go for it. So take your time, guys. This was still perfect. Then you just add in your egg whites with everything on the egg yolk and try to roll it. But since we had some holes, we couldn't really roll it that perfectly, but we had a beautiful result at the end, guys. So never mind if you don't get that beautiful result. Just try to be creative and give your own presentation. You don't really need to do exactly like someone did. This was my method. I just thought of doing this and I really loved the outcome, even though it didn't really roll, but it was beautiful, it was perfect, and it was splendid. Please guys, make sure to like my video and also don't forget to share this video to help someone and to help a friend. And now we're going to take our bread with some peanut butter. Some people like to go with just butter or chocolate, but I wanted to show you guys this new method. You can go with peanut butter. It's very good. And after applying my peanut butter on my bread, I had to cut it. You can choose to have any bread of your choice. I love this bread, so I choose to go with this bread. I really love the taste and the softness. It's so good and it has a little bit of sweetness in it. Even the peanut butter, it's not just an ordinary peanut butter. You have a lot of different peanut butter, but this was good. I had to cut them into two, then put it on my pan to try to heat it up or like try to toast the bread. I can say it. If you go for the other kind of bread, you can try to toast it as much as you can for it to be crispy. But with this, I didn't want it to be crispy because the skin is a little bit hard. That's it. It was ready. I toasted it for just like 2 minutes and it was fine. Now let's serve our omelette. You see how beautiful, how yummy and attractive it looks. Our egg white is inside. You see, it didn't really roll well, but it was nice. I loved it like that. Okay, and let's go for some avocado. So guys, this is a romantic breakfast in bed. So you have to bring all your cards on the table. You went for some avocado. You can use avocado. You can use something else if you don't have avocado. But I advise you go for avocado because we are going for healthy diet. So we are not just serving a romantic breakfast in bed, but we are trying to be, you know, to bring out those healthy tips into our diet, into our meal, I mean to say, into our romantic breakfast in bed. So just cut your avocado into small slices, then you are good to go. After slicing our avocado, guys, we had to start serving our breakfast in bed. Take your time, make it to be presentable, bring that romance on it. You can do this for your wife, you can do this for your husband, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, even for your parents. It's so beautiful. It's breakfast in bed. Why not adding your kids into that breakfast in bed on your birthdays, on your special days? So that is it for our omelette. Then the next thing is to serve our drink. And I added some ice cubes into my glass before pouring in my drink. Wow, it's very chill, guys. Look how beautiful and attractive it looks. And don't forget to decorate the sides of your glass with some lemon, or if you have oranges or lime, you can use it to decorate. Why not a little umbrella on your drink? It looks attractive. Don't forget to add in your straw. It's very important to go with the straw. If you don't have a straw at home, guys, then you don't need to do this. Just put the drink for your person to drink it the way they want. I see your person, it could be a sugar daddy. And this one is my salad. This one is a prep salad. I already made it the eve before this day. This is just a mixture of sweet corn, cucumber, carrot, cabbage, and for the dressing, I used mayonnaise, milk, sugar, and vinegar. I went with the white vinegar. If you don't have white vinegar, you can go with apple cider vinegar. Any vinegar you have is fine. Finally, guys, let me present you the almighty romantic breakfast in bed. So I went for the first ingredients, the omelette and avocado. Look how beautiful and attractive it looks. Just try to play with the angles, guys. Serve your breakfast on a beautiful tray. I went for my white tray. It's beautiful. I can't wait to eat this. Please, guys, try this at home. You're going to give me a thank you comment later and even a thumbs up, guys. Your partner is going to love this presentation, I bet you. Don't forget to add some roses by it if it's Valentine, if you have it at home. Isn't this beautiful and attractive, guys? Thank you for stopping by. Much love from Adults Kitchen. Bye.